third quarter of the homecoming game against Ohio State opens up with Jack Trudeau passing to Dave Williams, who had another good day, Mike, and that elbow looks like it's well healed, and things are off and running for that young man.
Well, Jack had a good pass here, and Dave Williams, of course, maneuvered to get open. And we end up with an 11-yard gain here early in the third quarter. Now Jack's back to pass, and let's credit Ohio State. A good blitz there. A double blitz, in fact, and some great linebacker play, and Bell intercepts and returns for 8. Now, Ohio State has got the win. They've also got the attitude and the momentum here, and, of course, there's Byers for 35, and he'll do a little deal for us here, and that's the quality of Ohio State. They come back, and they hang in there, and, of course, here's Trudeau back in here again for Brewster for 9, and then Trudeau again to Brewster for 7. Some good blocking there, picking up the blitz. And then we see Trudeau again. This is great presence here. Trudeau back to Dave Williams for
good play there, Mike.
Well, super play by Dave, but let me tell you, Jack's decision was a key. Now here's Trudeau back to pass again. Poor blocking in the pass game, and there's a fumble, and that's our, I think, fourth turnover, and those are the kind that usually lose games. The defense holds tight, though. And Allen comes in and boots a 43-yard field goal, make it 13-10. And then, of course, we don't move it again. Now Ohio State's back in business again. Broadenex for 3. Butkus in on the tackle. And here's another pass. Super play in there by Taylor. Keith Taylor, our freshman cornerback, did a great job. And here's another great play. Ohio State, again, knocking at the door. That was Anderson for 16. They take a timeout. And Allen's 27-yard field goal off to the left. And that
hooked it a little.
That proved it looked like one of your chip shots.
You don't hook a chip.
When you and I are partners. Well, you do. That's the way it goes. Well, here's Trudeau on a screen to Beverly. And we didn't use Dwight running as well this week, but I think Dwight made some key pass receptions that really helped us. As we go into the fourth quarter now, here's Trudeau on a rollout. We needed a rollout because our pressure was so great. And he hits Brewster for 15. And here again, under tremendous pressure, Trudeau broken up by Bell. And, of course, again, the offense unable to move the ball. But the defense, there's Woolridge for 2 with Thorpe and Thompson. And here's Carasados fumbles and a loss of 6. And it looks pretty good. Now, Trudeau to Williams for 9 yards, and that was under tremendous pressure, Dick. And now Trudeau pass, and here's, again, another mark of a competitive Ohio State team because, again, we had a chance for a field goal. Either way, either a sack or just, not having any problem, and we'd have had a chance. And now Ohio State's in business, and it looked long at this time. That was Byers for 18. Here's Woolridge. He looks like a dandy also, and he hits it for 16. And, of course, Dick, this is all winding down between 8 minutes and about 3 minutes. And there's Byers again. And, of course, this is a super play by Mike Hevlin and Mike Weingrab. Real good play. And, of course, they take a timeout here. And those timeouts that Ohio State did not have proved a little costly at the end. And there's a great play by Vince Osby on a 4th down. Ohio State did not elect the field goal. Tried the bootleg, and that was a great play by Vince Osby. And now this is the drive of the decade, I guess you have to say, Dick. Trudeau to Scott Golden for 24. Trudeau again to Golden. Same play. Basically the same results. 22 yards this time. Now here's Trudeau again. A little different play. But I think where Scott was exhausted.
He was run out of gas about that time.
And we missed that one, and now here's again. This is what makes Jack Trudeau the kind of guy he is. Things were gone. He picks up the action, is knocked out of him.
And, of course, Mike, what's coming up now is a great play by Rooks, and they're the cheerleaders. You can see the enthusiasm is just developing.
And at the right moment, he saw that the linebackers were blitzing. I read the play. I went outside, and I was able to run to the best of my ability. First of all, the offensive line executed the play to perfection. And we caught him at the right time, and Jack audibilized to the best of his ability throughout the game. And it came out a touchdown for us.
Well, Dick, that was super. And, again, as Thomas said so well, credit Jack Trudeau for the play and for the automatic, and, of course, credit the offensive line. And there they are. They're happy, and the fans are happy, and that's what collegiate football is all about. But we're going to look at this play again in slow motion. And the viewers will see Jim Zariga, number 71, the right tackle. He picks up on that block. Rooks is outside, and of course this is just a super effort by Thomas Rooks of cutting back. It would have been easy maybe to slip out of bounds, and he slips all the way in the end zone. There's Dave Williams, and Earl looks like it. I know, I've been there before. So, and then Chris White makes the kick, and of course it's at that, he's fired up, this kid. You better watch him now.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
He moves a little quicker than he's dead.
Yeah, he's got quick feet, and of course to finish it up, and again, we're proud of it. And here's, as the game started, David Edwards with another critical interception, and again, credit the defense. We talked about this year being the year of the Illinois defense, and of course today, more than ever, this was a day of the defense.
You know, Chuck Flynn, who was a longtime SID here at Illinois, said it was the very first time that both goalposts had gone down, Mike, in a ball game. In fact, 2 home games in a row, we've had our goalposts torn down. I hope we don't run out. In fact, they carried one of the goalposts right up to the dressing room. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but
we saw it. There it is, and if that's what it's all about, that's great. And the fans and the enthusiasm. In fact, long after the game today, people were out in the parking lot celebrating, and we're glad that we had a little bit to do with it.
And there's some great stats, Mike. Even though Ohio State seemed to have the better as far as the rushing yardage is concerned, it all evened out at the total yards. And then the time of possession, Ohio State had it a little longer than you did, but the final results are what really counts.
Well,
little offensive plays, Mike, they outdid you by 8.
Well, it was an interesting game because we've been a time of possession team. Ohio State does not allow that. That's a credit to Ohio State, and that's why they go down tough, and that's why this is a memorable victory for Illinois, because that's a team that's a great football team. They don't lose easy. And again, our 5 out of 10 third down conversions is a key statistic. The officiating was super in this game, Dick. Super. They were non-existent and non-visible, and I think they allowed the game to be played. And here's Thomas Rooks. An 85-yard performance in 14 carries, Miles and Beverly. And again, we did not go to our running backs much, but again, that was the game plan. Trudeau, great statistics. The 2 interceptions, I'm sure, are things that we can improve, but Jack Trudeau was super on a day like this.
Receiving, Mike Williams with a great day, and Brewster, of course, with those 15 stitches last week against Wisconsin, came back to catch 6 for 52 yards. And, of course, who can say, you mentioned about Golden, he did a great job, and Rooks, of course, with 4. And Chris Sigourney, a great job punting with an average of 42.8.
A great game for him, and, of course, defense, and this, as I said, and I keep saying it, this is a defensive year. Don Thorpe, Ed Brady, Darrell Thompson, David Edwards, statistics, Archie Carter, Butkus Heavens, Rob Gleamy, an outstanding sophomore who did a good job. And those are the statistics that you feel good about, and we feel good about them, and it's a credit to our defensive team and our defensive coaches. Now, our weekly, we enjoy our weekly, the fun we have here at the blackboard, because we enjoy showing the viewers our plays of the week. Now, the play of the week was Thomas Rooks' run, but on offense,